Now let's talk about how to get the most out of the metabolism momentum method, because we want to have great use of our time. So I want to take a few minutes to talk through something that's incredibly important, which is what my most successful clients actually do to get the most out of momentum. This isn't about being perfect, and it's not about doing everything right away. It's really about how you approach the process. And that mindset is what creates the real lasting results. Now, number one, they focus on taking the next step, not perfection. My most successful clients understand that this is the momentum method, not the perfect method. Our goal is to focus on those small actions because they compound over time. They don't quit when things feel messy or life gets busy, even if it doesn't look perfect. You're showing up. They course correct. So if you ever feel behind or if you feel overwhelmed, the best thing you can do is just keep showing up and keep listening, even if you're not able to complete every action step yet. Because our progress actually starts with awareness, and action follows when we have the capacity for that. So let's keep that awareness and make sure that we're ready when we have more capacity to do more. Number two, they show up for lessons, even if it's imperfectly, because these lessons are intentionally short. They are bite-sized, so you can fit them into real life. Because I know exactly how hard it is to, watch some sort of webinar that you really are interested in, is relevant for your work, but you just can't seem to find the time. So these are like 5-minute or less little bites of information that you can fit into your life. Yes, we have to do some deep work. We have to stop and consider and reflect, but the information itself is something you can take and do anytime. Some clients watch while they're doing the dishes, maybe they're walking, driving to work. All of that counts. So remember, consistency matters far more than intensity here. Even if you feel you're falling behind, if you just show up and listen, even if you don't do all the extras, you will be winning. You don't need to catch up, just keep it moving forward. Number three, they use the tools to build awareness, because my most successful clients actually engage with the tools, especially the momentum playbook, the meal guide, and some forms of tracking, because this tracking is not about control. It is about us building awareness of our own habits, those things that we don't even realize are happening, and we can't see what's happening unless we pay attention to it. Now, remember, you do get to choose your approach. We can do a full tracking, we can do a plate-based method. Both are valid. This program is about autonomous decision-making. This is not about rigid rules. So you're not going to hear me tell you exactly everything that you should be doing down to the gram, because I don't believe that that will work for you in the long run. And if you're here, you might have realized that because you've probably tried something like that before. So take time to consider your schedule and where you can actually put this into your calendar. Watch the videos, how to use the tools well, and they're there to support you and not overwhelm you. So that the Start Strong checklist is actually going to be one of your best friends when it comes to anything that you're stumbling over or you don't remember or are not sure how to use. Number four, they are honest about their season of life. One quick but important mindset shift is that not everyone is in the same season. Some people are ready to jump in and do some body recomposition or some fat loss. Some people are building capacity or strength. Others, you are maintaining or you're enduring during a demanding phase of life. I've absolutely been here, and knowing that it is just a season of life seriously makes everything feel much less stressful and like doomsday. So being objective about your season of life helps reduce any disappointment you have, especially around the scale, and it builds trust in yourself, and it actually helps you build more consistency, because progress looks different depending on where you are, and that is okay. Number five, they plan ahead and problem solve proactively. My most successful clients take those 10 to 15 minutes each week to just look ahead. If a challenging day or event is coming up, maybe a really busy work week, or a vacation, which is great, but can feel like a bit of a derailment, we take we stop, pause, look ahead, and plan for it before it happens. That's how you stay in momentum without relying on motivation. And I am not here to help you be perfect. I am here to help when things are challenging so that we learn how to change our response to that challenge, because that is where most people really fall off, is when they're trying to be perfect, and life is not perfect. Number 6, they track and celebrate those small wins. This one is huge. They record progress, even if they're the only ones who ever see it. Your energy, your consistency, your confidence, your habits, those matter. The small things feel really small, but they are the steps that are carrying you forward. The more you can notice those small things, the more you realize that they actually matter more than the big milestones. Because if you keep taking the steps, the big milestones will come without you even realizing it, without you feeling like you're having to work for it, because you're taking the steps. So please do send me your small wins. And even if it feels really silly to say, because honestly, if we don't notice them, we lose that momentum, even when we're actually making progress. This is about seeing the progress, the steps from where you were yesterday. Number 7, they don't put an end date on their goals. Oh my gosh, this will kill your joy so fast if you have some sort of end date on your goals. So my most successful clients treat this as a lifestyle skill set, not a short-term challenge. You are learning how to adapt, how to reset, and keep going. You're not chasing a finish line. Putting an end date on your goal is the fastest way to just feel defeated and to set yourself up to think of this as a temporary thing, when in reality, you have your whole life ahead of you. So one quick note before we wrap up, many clients do tell me that they wish they had upgraded to that VIP one-on-one coaching with me, and that it would have made their time that much more valuable. So there's extra support, feedback, just the depth of knowledge can make a huge difference in how much you get out of this program. So if you're curious or you want to talk it through, just message me, send me an email anytime. I'm happy to help you decide and to learn more about what that looks like. So based on what I've said, consider which of these concepts I mentioned that usually trips you up and how you want to respond differently as we start. And here's what I want you to remember. Success in the momentum method doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from showing up, staying engaged, and being honest about your season and giving yourself that grace, because that is how momentum starts.